Now, if I would like to color these subcategories based on each of the subcategory, I can drag and drop subcategory on colors as well. So you can see that based on the colors, these subcategories can be viewed over here. The product which gave maximum profit was copier, and the product which gave maximum sale was phones. So in this way, scatter plot can help us understand different kind of values. Now, apart from a simple scatter plot, we also have an option to draw an interactive scatter plot. So to make a scatter plot interactive means we will be giving the user an opportunity to make changes into this scatter plot dynamically. So for that, we will be adding a filter over here. Supposedly, I add a category as a filter over here. So I would like to have all these three categories. Apply. Okay. Now I'll add this filter. Now I would like to have this filter as a drop down. So I would simply click on the arrow and I would simply select single value drop down. Now based on the selections I'll make over here, my values of the scatter plot will change. If I do all the subcategory products will appear. If I say only office supplies, the subcategory corresponding to office supplies will appear. If I select only technology, the subcategories corresponding to technology will appear. So in this way, I have made my scatter plot interactive for the end user. So we have seen how to make a simple scatter plot. We have seen how to make it interactive. Now, one more concept, we can also add drop lines in scatter plot. I'll tell you that in over here. Supposedly, I am again drawing a scatter plot between profit and say quantity of the product sold. Okay. So when I'm doing so, supposedly I would like to have it for color, these three categories. Okay. Now, okay, let's not have it for category. Let's have it for the subcategory only, so that you can visually see a number of dots. Okay. So these are the subcategory plotted as a scatter plot when we are plotting quantity with profit. So for this each subcategory, okay, this is the phone subcategory which has got this profit and this quantity. Okay, the subcategory which is giving me highest profit with the lowest quantity sold is copiers, and the product which is giving minimum profit, which is actually a negative profit, that is tables. Okay, so in this way I can see that which all are the subcategories which are giving me maximum profit, which are giving me minimum profit, which are having maximum quantity sales, which are having minimum quantity sales. Now if I would like to have, like over here I have to click and then I'll get the value like profit or quantity. Now if I don't want each time to click over here and then see the values, so I have an option. Before that I would add this subcategory to the label so that I at least to get the labels of these. Now if I would like to see the quantity and copy a value over here, so when I see over here I have to read these values of profit and quantity. I don't get an estimation. So one thing is I can right click over here, go to the drop lines and say show drop lines. So what it does is it gives me a basic idea that maybe the for binders the quantity sold is somewhere around 6,000 and the profit is somewhere around 30,000. But still it is guesstimation. You cannot exactly say that this is the value. So what you can do is, apart from drawing a drop line, you can also add labels on the drop line. So right now the label is none. You can draw a label over here. I'll again tell you how can you draw a label. I'll right click on this particular observation, go to the drop lines, say edit drop lines, come over here. Now one option is this is none right now. When I do it automatic, it will automatically give me values corresponding to each drop line. So for drop line for quantity, I am getting this value. For drop line for profit, I am getting this value. Now supposedly if you don't want to view the vertical line, or you don't want to view the horizontal line, or you would like to view only one line at a time, so what you have to do, again you'll go on particular observation, right click, go to drop lines, edit drop lines. Now you can say that which drop line will you like to drop. So I would like to remove the x-axis. Okay, and right now I'm saying that only show it for the selected fields. If I want it for the all fields, I can do using always. So right now I have dropped the x-axis. Let me click OK. So it's showing me only this value which is corresponding to the y-axis quantity it is showing me. Now if I would like to see it for all my observation, I'll right click over here, go to drop lines, edit drop lines, and I would say that show me the drop line for all the observations. So when I do this and press OK, it's showing me the drop lines for all my observations. So I hope this is clear to you, the observations. and how to draw a drop line, because right now maybe there are too many scatter plots, that's why it's still looking a bit hushy to you. But when you'll have less number of drop lines, then or maybe less number of observations, then it would look good. So let me replace this subcategory by a discrete value which has got less number of observations. Let me do it shipping mode. Okay, so when I do shipping mode, there are 4 values and it looks quite elegant. I have placed labels, so these are the labels based on the shipping mode: first class, second class, same day, standard mode. I can see I have plotted them based on the profit and quantity. So it shows me that the shipping mode, which has given me the maximum profit, like the product shipping, which has given me maximum profit, that those products are maximum. The products which are shipped using standard class, they are the ones which are giving me maximum profit, and the products which are shipped same day, they are the ones which are giving me minimum profit. So the company's strategy department can think of discontinuing the sales of the products, or maybe they can plan to discontinue the same day delivery of products, and they can plan to send the products on standard delivery mode because it generates them more profit. This way you can also strategize if you are a C-suite level executive, just looking at the visualization we have made using Tableau scatter plot. So that was all for the scatter plot. Next we'll see our next plot, which is the next one.